Alright. You are going to take that, and then we're going to move on to taking this. Mort's army. Hello. Peacekeepers. Cavalry, horsemen, explorer. Okay. If you think that's something that's going to be like a threat to me, then sure. Have at you. Let's see what your little army can do. How far can you move? I see. Well, more past the armor to take a hit or two. And he needs to get into battle a little bit. Peacekeepers, explorers. We can go for the horsemen. That's actual cavalry. There we go. Horsemen down. You can go for the cavalry. Like so. And you can go for those horsemen. That's pretty much it for this battle. Pretty much. I knew the peacekeepers were going to be able to take a punch, so I saved them. Because they're not something for damage, they are for soaking up damage. And you don't focus that. You leave those for last. Ooh. Explorer's doing some work over here. And these peacekeepers almost one-shot them, not quite. There we go. Really? Really? Wildings? You're gonna send an army of wildings after me? I'm not. That's an auto-resolve. I don't even want to try and deal with that. Goodbye. Three damage to my archers, and that's it. Well, okay then. Keep moving. There we go. You are going to stay. You guys are going to take these guys. When it says that our strength is medium and theirs is medium, I'm still not going to try the auto-resolve, because I have a feeling the computer would like to fuck me up on that. And I would very much like for that not to happen. You can just stay fortified back there. Just attract the arrows. And I don't want to go berserk. Oh yeah, and I need to remember that these Darklings could get a really lucky strike in on me and just bash my troops down. It's possible. Very unlikely, since it's a percentage chance based on how much damage they do, and they do like 2 damage to us. But it could still happen. Well, not anymore. Ha! You missed. Alright. Time to hunt down the archers, and then we will be done. Just stay. And that is the power of Axis. Backswing. If they manage to get away from your first swing, you get a second one. Kinda nice. Alright, you are making an outpost, claiming the Earth Shard for our own. We have a Crystal Crag. That's nice. We have a caravan over here. I'm actually going to do something about that. Just because I can be a douchebag to them. I mean, if the opportunity to be a douchebag presents itself, why wouldn't you want to be a douchebag to them? You should have a logging camp. Just keep increasing your productions. You just made a logging camp. That is fantastic. Now make a lumber yard. Did you move? You did. Alright. You didn't move. So go do that and settle. Hustler. Okay, now you're just making up names that are impossible to pronounce just to piss people off. What do I have left? You will be tingling. That'll be fine. And for your first construction option, you're going to make that. Done. And Scroat, you finished your construction thing. Now you get to upgrade them. Worm's done its thing. What about the rest of the Empire? The rest of the Empire looks good. And that seems to be it for that turn. Nearby Earth Shard, yes I know. And we have Dance with Dragons. Knowledge gained from this research will allow you to construct the Dragon Camp improvement on Dragon Lairs. The acolytes of the dragons are almost gone from this world, as are the creatures they worship. Still, were you to find one of these legendary beasts, and then find a way to compel its allegiance, you would have a nigh unstoppable ally. Indeed. We can also build a monument at the Feldragon camp. Alright. Open city search. I could gain entertainment in one turn, that's nice. I could start refining stuff if I wanted to. I could grab siege weapons just to finish off the army size stuff. I don't feel the need for that necessarily. Weapons of war would be sweet for the short pike, the great sword, and the maul. Or I could start, you know, going into magic and just doing some of this stuff. Because I have completely just ignored this. Alchemy Lab. Blessed City reduces unrest by 30. Oh. Curse City, increasing unrest. Research per essence. So yeah, there are a few spells here that are really useful. So maybe I should start unlocking some of this. Let's go for sorcery and then move on from there. What do we have here? Ah, that army is back. Do I find them threatening? I kind of do. But at the same time I want that. So what we're going to do is take one unit of Asgardians, break them off and capture that. And the rest of the army is going back to Safara to defend. And now you can go back there as well. See if we get all the way over there. They did not. Good thing I had them split off then. Alright. You guys can go take care of this. And where are you? Crackwood Militia, Bowmen, Scouts, Loyal Militia. Not really anything I need to concern myself with. Let's just charge in. Even you, Susan. I mean, you've got some armor now. We can do a Shadow Bolt at close range. Aw, they dodged. Darn it. Oh well. can't dodge forever. And I definitely have the damage and armor required to just straight up win this. It's really, it's not even a fight at this point, it's a slaughter. Especially when you go up against scouts. Because they're scouts, come on. They're not meant to be in combat. But for some reason the AI likes having them in their armies from time to time. Go for the archers. I don't like archers, so we're going to pound them into the dirt. At least for a little bit. Oh, god damn it, I misclicked. Oh well. Kill the archers. And camera, stop moving, please. I can move you myself, it's fine. Just 2 damage, really? Damn dodgy bastards. There we go. Threat averted. And what do we have in here? No army that I can see. Market. You're making pioneers. You're seriously making more pioneers, even though we're at war. I'm just gonna auto-resolve. Fuck it. It's like no damage to me anyway. Alright. Shard, yeah. Yep. Oh. Apparently, I clicked away the other thing, those that showed me what had been finished in terms of buildings. I did not mean to do that. Guess I'm gonna have to go through the cities then. Agronus, you can start building a mason. You are done with all of your stuff. Do you have anything to build? You sure do. You should build a shrine. And you do not have anything to build. Quorum does not. And I don't believe Stolat does either. No, it's the Scath Pit, and I'm not building that yet. And we got the Wormberg over here, building a mill. Can I rush that? Yes, let's rush the mill in the Wormberg, and then build a monument. Get some zone of, yeah, get some zones of control out. Yeah. Yep. That'll be fine. And that'll be... Let's see here. Tell you not to do that movement. It'll be the turn. We have a border village that I'm not going to upgrade. And we have sorcery. Delving deeper into the arcane arts allows you to cast new kinds of spells. We can build an alchemist, we can dispel enchantments, we can have nature's bounty. We could check those out later. Some of those can be pretty nice, actually. Book of Frost, protection from cold, frozen bones, alchemy labs, and all of that stuff. Crystal Trove would be nice to be able to have. The Troll Charm is healing per season. Defense warding, initiative. There's a bunch of cool stuff in here. Immortal Conflux is something I want to get to for the temples and the guardian idols. So let's just put ourselves on the path to that. You guys are going to join up with the army again. You guys are still staying there. Go grab that, and we have pioneers. North's army needs to move again. Let's see, we've got a treasure chest over here. We also have... that is just a... what's that? Butcherman. Okay. Let's take the outpost first, make sure we have everything around here, and move in to take the combat ruins, border village, yes, we have, that's a caravan, those are spiders, I'm gonna want to deal with those, and that's it. City events, you have built your thing, build your other thing please, thank you. You finished building a farm. Next up... bell tower. Should be good. You have built your slave pens. Excellent. I've been waiting for those. Now you can actually build with some semblance of speed. And you need a garden. Festival in Genua has been constructed, so make me a shrine. There we go. That is being built in Scroat currently. Okay, and did I get new buildings? I did. I got the Alchemist. More research? Yes, please. I don't suppose you can build that. No, that's Conclave only building. Gotcha. That does mean that Stolat can build it though, right? Or not? Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea, but whatever. Oh yeah, I have that queued up. Good. Alright. Final check, did everyone move? Yes. And we're done. Message from Lord of the Flame. You attempt to enslave the powers of Elemental, but I will not be bound. Come within my reach and I will burn you to nothing more than a darkened husk. We're all scrambling to recover that lost knowledge during Cataclysm. Let's speed up the process. I'll give you 71 in Warfare in exchange for 71 in Civilization. It's a good trade. And you want a Technology Treaty, and you offer me 23 Gilder to make it happen. Okay. And we have Arcane Mastery, giving me a few more things, the Alchemy Lab and some other stuff. Next is the Immortal Codex, not Conflux, which I believe I said before. Sure, continue research. We are now going to attack a defenseless caravan, because it's in our way, and then we're going to New Hallas. Oh, you're strong, are you? Oh, we'll see about that. You know what? I feel like doing a fireball. I really do. So, I'm actually going to forego my charge bonus. In terms of damage, I'm still going to move my units though, to get them into position. I'm going to fortify them, because I can. And it's better than not fortifying them. I mean, I'm gonna take some unnecessary damage, but it's fine. I don't mind. I'm in a position where I feel I can do things like this. You guys go down here. That was a really... No, actually, that's fine. Could have been a bad choice for me, but I can just do that. avoid hitting my own troops completely. Your arrows do nothing to me. There we go. And you can take out the archers. Like so. I know I'm abandoning my fortifications, allowing the enemy a chance to take them. It's not going to turn the tide of the battle. So, I don't care if they take it or not. They decided not to, and they died for it. And there's another city in my clutches, despite my own cellars. Within the layers of cobweb and loose earth, you find an item. The Banishing Hammer, we have already seen one of those, and we could build a city there. Wouldn't be much of a city in terms of food, but it would have some production. Might do that eventually. More pork. You have built stuff. You should build a storehouse so that you can grow to level 5 eventually. Stolat, do we have anything to build in you? No. Darn. What about Quirm? Nope. Probably not in here either. Nope. You have Spear Maidens. Alright. Ashistan, you should have something to build though. You are far from done with your buildings. And how much gold am I making? Okay, do a merchant. I want more gold. And New Halas. You should make a mason. Tons and tons of unrest. I really don't like unrest. Torth has declared war on Altar, and I have taken their city. Uberwald, you are building stuff. Oh, hello. That could be a problem. Let's see if we can move some reinforcements over there. It'll take one more turn. I think we can still hold it. They've got 2 movement, 1 and attack. I might lose it, Dronus. If I do, yeah, I'll take it back. It'll be fine. I have a death shard within my zone of influence, apparently. And we have the Immortal Codex book. This is that book written by the Tsars of ancient Kospitra, a volume of magic both dark and light, said to have been summoned by the greatest of their number, Goran Vakul, from a place outside space and time. Master its teachings, and you will gain access to the most powerful shard shrines that can be found on this world. Okay. Well, apparently we have, so yay for us. Refined Arcana gives us 25% mana, and we can do it several times. What else should I do? Do I have anything in civilization? Actually, I should get entertainment just to have entertainment. And I should kill these spiders, because spiders. With their goddamn beguile. Well, if there's no one but the spiders around them, the beguile doesn't really do much. So there's always that. And that should be that. Very good. Very good indeed. Now We do have some stuff over here to take care of, so let's go do that. Death Shard is up there. Enemies did not choose to attack me. Their mistake, I'm sure, since now I can enhance the defenses of Adronis. Oh, really? You can't... Darn. Oh well. Monument in Wormberg is done. Now you should make a bell tower. We have Tingling finishing a workshop. You could probably do a monument to connect yourself to the rest of the Empire. Logging camp in Krull. Bell tower is next. Logging camp in Gat. Now you make timber mill. You have made a regular mill. Slave pen is next. You built a thing. I like where your unrest is at. I wholeheartedly approve of that. You should make a harbor. Gain some more gold. You have made a college. Now make... a herbalist. The granary in Sidopolis. Now you can make an air temple, or... yeah, make an air temple. That'll be fine. Anyone else need to build something? Agila Guardian Idol. Not really. I should start building some virgins though. Like a Virgin Slayer company. Virgin Slayer company sounds good to me. Let's do that. And Uberwald, you have an air shrine to build. Scroat, you have an air temple and a fire temple to build. So, oh, oops. Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. I did not misclick twice in close succession like that. Not me. That did not just happen. Nope. Nope. Didn't happen. Okay. Has everyone done their thing? I mean, you guys have like one... no? I didn't move you this turn. That was last turn. Alright. So... Hope. Of course they would name something like that. Let's just go grab this. To have it, I have no quarrel with you. There's a gold deposit over there. That's an ogre lair, alright. That's a group of pioneers. That's a dead group of pioneers. As evidenced by their lack of pulse, among other things. And, you know, vital bodily fluids and whatever. They pretty much lack everything required to be alive at this point. Other than that, though, I think we are good to go for another turn. And we have researched entertainment. Research in this area allows Kingdom players to construct the theater improvement and Empire players to construct the arena improvement. In dark times such as these, all people learn for entertainment to help them escape the hardships and horrors of the day, even for the most fleeting of moments. And it took us quite a long time to figure that out, let's be honest. We could probably have done that a little bit faster. Oh well. 10% accuracy. You know, I feel like doing some more magic stuff. It might be useful to have more in the ways of magic unlocked to us. So let's do glyph stones, as it only takes one turn for us to make. And Emperor Accion's army, you are to march on hope. We have a Frost Drake's army. They've got a Bone Ogre, a Frost Drake, and a Crag Spawn, and I'm debating whether or not I should be attacking that, and I'm thinking not. I think I can leave those guys be for now. Don't feel like I need to do anything about it. These Butchermen, however, they need to die. As well as their little spider friend. Spider friend especially needs to die. The corpse spider. Don't like spiders. There we go. That's one dead. You can take out these Butchermen. Like so. Butchermen are an interesting unit. I believe I've covered this in a much previous video, like a much earlier video. They're really weak at the start, but they gain an extra member in the unit every time they kill an enemy unit, so they can be... If you get one early game, there are quests that reward you a Butcherman, and if you can nurture it properly in the early game, you get a decent advantage until you get to like chain armor. Then they become kind of useless. But I mean, it's 6 damage, and you can get like, what, 6 or 7 of them in one group total, so it's like 6 times 18 hit points, 6 times 6 damage. I think it's the same for defense, so they can become quite powerful early game. Now though, they're just not up to par anymore. Gildan has conquered the Tarth City of Hope. Really? Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Means I don't have to do it. There's a Frost Drake over here too. Don't really want to battle Drakes right now. I'm good. I've killed my fair share of Drakes. I can safely say I wish to leave them be for now. Alright, what else do we have in terms of things to be built? Growth per season stationed units. I can have 1 per faction, and I don't want it in Yithran. I do, however, want more gold per turn, so go start doing that for me, please. Market or merchant or something else. I'm thinking merchant. And merchant it is. You're still not going to do anything. You can make some virgin sisters. That'll be fine. And what else do we have? Not much. Not much at all. And you guys go into Adronas. Keep the city safe. I don't want these guys going in there and just wrecking the place. That'd be rather unfortunate if we were to allow that to happen. Alright. That's another turn done and over with.